with me so far. The next man needs no introduction. In fact, he practically begged us not to do an introduction, but I'm doing it anyway. You know him, you love him. The King of Hell, Mr. Crowley. Ice cold stare. We love Mr. Crowley. Little dinner music. I just learned that painful lesson. When you jokingly say, "Can I get anything for you, Mr. Sheppard?" he will actually tell you something that he needs you to go get for him.
Make sure it's sparkling water. Loud and swaying, everybody! Hey, Houston! Okay. So today was an absolute triumph of logistics. The wonderful Mandy and everybody at Creation managed to get me from set. Yes, which I worked all day yesterday on that supernatural thingy show. So I got into a car at midnight last night. Cool. Time, drove to Seattle from Vancouver through the border, and then got to Seattle SeaTac Airport, time to spare, for the 5:45 a.m. flight this morning, and got on that. So maybe, you know what's really funny? All the people in the TSA are all Supernatural fans. They actually explained it to me. They were like, well, you know, we're all geeks and we're gamers and stuff. So, you know, TSA is so much fun. Hey, King of Hell! So, that was 5:45 and then, so I managed to pass out on the plane in the worst turbulence I've been in a long time. I woke up and I was in Houston. I fall asleep in the middle of the talk, you know why. But, all right, I'm going to keep eating. I've got cow. You know, you understand, any Texans here understand I'm eating cow. You can't mess with that stuff. That stuff's real serious. You can't mess with the cow in Texas. First of all, happy to be here. What I want to know is how many of you are new to these conventions? How many? see people from Supernatural. Not a bad place to eat cow either. And you also come to a place where you're going to make a lot of friends, right? So enthusiastic. There are some people here obviously don't need any more friends. You see Rob Benedict, and he's a friend like Rob Benedict. No sparkling water, you didn't come back with sparkling water. But, so, welcome, as I say, seriously welcome, you're going to have a lot of fun. I don't care, turn me up. Can you hear me in the back? So I don't know, is the PA not getting back there? Echo! Echo! So a lot of you have questions, and quite frankly I don't care. So you can talk amongst yourselves for the next half an hour. What do you want?
Eating. I want some of the cow that you're eating.
What?
Are you going to share?
What?
Did you bring it up for everyone?
I can't hear a word you're saying. What? Speak clearly.
Did you bring enough for everyone? Are you going to share the cow that you're eating?
Did I?
Did you bring enough for everyone?
Let me show you something before you keep going. When you hold that up, if you do this doesn't work. Do that. Speak.
Hello?
Ah! It's science! Without question, that is a new movie on Sci-Fi Channel. It's the same thing. Misha, Ella. But yeah, did I bring enough for everyone? Silly question, moving on.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
My question is...
What?
What do you
Good God, you just wasted 15 seconds of my time. Is that what? Go on, what's the question?
What do you guess is the real motive to keep Crowley's mother captive?
What? Stop mumbling, what she said? Did you hear what she said? Too busy giggling. What did you say?
I said, what do you guess? What's the real motive to keep Crowley's mother captive?
Crowley's mother captive? You need to watch the show. Was she captive on Tuesday? I don't remember that.
Yeah, but she's not...
Yeah. Now you're changing your question. What's your parents?
Garcia.
Who's that? No? Never heard of her. Good evening, afternoon, whatever it is. My jet lag is really good. If you want to ask me a question, you just go to the front of the line. Okay, you over there. What's your question? What?
Hi, I was wondering if you could talk about your experience on Doctor Who and what it was like working with Matt and Arthur and Alex and Karen.
If we're in Texas, you need to be polite. Texans are polite. What's my experience with Doctor Who? It's wonderful. They're lovely people. You know. You're learning. Hey guys, wow, you're on the back here. Yeah, Doctor Who's amazing fun. Why did you do this to yourself? Why? I mean, I know a lot of the reason why people dress like this is because it's cheap. Decent suit, so you can't come to crowd. So, dirty break propaganda, I don't know what that is. Oh, they found the lights. Yes, I know you love me. What's not to love? Yes, I do. I know. Yeah, well, whatever. What's your question?
Hi, Crowley. My question. First, I was going to say, I hate the role of your mother because she's fucking with my Crowley.
You didn't hear that, right? Good job. Keep a good fight. Hey, dude. So,
my question is...
Oh, you had a question as well?
Yes. When you get a killer, what is Crowley thinking about her? He's not naive, so he's manipulative and plotting.
Matricide. Interesting concept. Well, she's annoying. She's little. She's one of those people. But, well, yes, you are. Very high. She's kind of interesting. It's been a good season so far, hasn't it? Not talking about Supernatural, right? Not hunting season. Duck season? Rabbit season. Rabbit season. You already asked the question? What was the question?
What is in Crowley's mind? Because
What's in Crowley's mind?
He's not dumb, man.
Sit down. Nothing. You know what's in Crowley's mind? Steak. Funny, matches exactly what's in my mind right now. So, what's your question?
Wanted to ask you.
Oh, it's you. Hello, my darling. So, you get to come to lots of conventions, you get to hear that every now and then too.
That just made my day. I've had several people message me and wanted me to ask you about the tattoo on your left shoulder. The Chinese
tattoo
symbol.
on my left shoulder?
Chinese symbol, what does it mean?
It means dragon, in case I forget what's underneath it.
Awesome. They're gorgeous, gorgeous tattoos, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I have a lot of them. Next question. No, I'm good, brother. No, it looks freaking awful, actually. It looks like some rabbit crapped on your pizza. It does. It looks like a rabbit crapped on your pizza. Eventually. What are you, a policeman? Are you going to finish your steak? Are you hungry? What are you doing? You having fun? You got to tell me honestly. Was this your choice to come here this weekend? I kind of guessed that. Do you know how cool a dad you are? How old are they? She's 14. Oh, God. You're in hell. I got a 15-year-old boy, I know. So, the 10-year-old's nice, the 15-year-old's like, he's gorgeous. So strong. Hey guys. So what's the question over there?
What was it like working with Joss Whedon on Firefly and Dollhouse, and do you consider yourself part of the Whedonverse?
Do I consider myself one of the Whedonverse? I mean, I guess so, because he picked me to play the role he wrote for himself in Firefly, which is kind of fun. I like him, he's a really smart guy. He's like, and he's absolutely one of us, you know what I mean? That's the way to describe him. He does our work for us. He's an amazing guy, he's really smart. Common thing. Hi. Sorry, you interrupted me for a reason. So impolite, aren't you? How did you get to come here this time? Really? I'll be wrong. Was it your choice to come here this weekend? Your choice. Yeah? Was it your choice? Did you make him come this weekend? What's not to like? Seriously? What are you doing? Hey guys, I gotta go out this way too. I have a question.
Yeah, hi there. So there was an episode where you could see Crowley's demon form come out of his body in smoke, but it was red. So why is it different, and what exactly does that mean? Is he a normal demon, or is he something else?
Have you watched the show before?
I mean, I didn't figure it'd change just because you're the king.
Really? I have to go back to the beginning of the lore and work it out for you.
Alright.
I'm supposed to be a crossroads demon, right?
Right.
So, but that's really if I am a demon. What if I'm not a demon?
That's what I'm asking. What if you're not a demon?
Is that what you were asking?
Yeah.
Sound like that's what you were asking.
Well, okay.
That sound like what he was asking? No. See, you lost that one.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, wow, it's fun to be all the way at the back of the room. You see they have water up here? So you guys don't pass out from boredom. Hey, any other questions?
Hi. I wanted to ask, what was your favorite line?
T-shirt.
What was your favorite line to say as Crowley on the show Supernatural?
What? What did she say?
What was your favorite line to say as
Favorite
Crowley?
line is Crowley. My favorite, I thought of one today that I really enjoyed. There's a lot of really good ones. One of my favorite ones is, surrender or die, what are we, French? Which is especially for Sebastian. So I heard he was slagging my cardio. French git. You should. One out of two, ain't bad. How you doing? It's a smiling baby, I'm a lucky man. No, you have to take the uvulas to make the muffins. What? Sit down. No. What? No. I mean, ultimately I'll have to come back at some point, but pretty much it. You having fun? It's a good day. How's it going? Who didn't bother showing up? Who didn't bother going? You've got to know who's in the seat next to you all the time.
Hi. I was just wondering what your first impression of the Supernatural set was, because you've been on a lot of other sci-fi shows, and specifically your impression of Jared and Jensen when you first met them.
Jared and Jensen, when I was doing Abandon All Hope, was so nice to me. That went pretty quickly. They're kind of still a bit nice to me because they know us, well, Jared knows I'll sue him. If he screws with me too much, I'll just sue him. He's worth suing. But, God, the torture they put Misha through, you wouldn't believe it. The stuff I've seen them do to him, it's just dreadful. What? If you want to ask a question, you have to get to the end of that really long line.
Hello.
What?
I had a question, but I'm not allowed to ask it, so I'll ask
Talk
this
into the
one.
microphone.
I'm sorry?
Talk into the microphone.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, boys.
I wanted to know, actually, I know that you worked on...
My name's not Ashley.
King. I wanted to know, how is it like working on Star Trek in comparison to working on Supernatural?
Supernatural has more syllables.
You look great, by the way. Your cardios are definitely working. My question to you is, what is the best part and the worst part of being part of Supernatural?
Being what, part of Supernatural? The worst part of being part of Supernatural? There's no worst part of being part of Supernatural. I get to travel all over the world. I get to see people that love what it is that we do and give them merciless amounts of crap for hours on end. How can I possibly complain after that? I can be rude for a profession. It's fantastic. What's the downside? Misha. Didn't think of that. But I can cope with it. He gets a big soup. Did you have a question? You're in Texas, people like it.
Hello.
Hey,
I was wondering, does Crowley have any limits of what he would not do on the show?
What he wouldn't do?
Yeah, like, you know, kill a puppy or...
You don't think organic baby ovulas is crossing the line? Killing a puppy is like, oh no, never. Murdering small babies with the little dangly bits at the back of their throats. Well, it takes a village, isn't it? Crowley did. Ah, that's our new bracelet, isn't it? WWCD. Crowley do anything the hell he wants. So do you not think that I'm actually buying the stuff that my mom's doing on the show? You think I've been fooled? Oh, you really should watch the show.
Hey, Crowley. So when did you decide you wanted to go into acting?
I don't know. I don't know, so they couldn't find somebody to do this play, so they said, do you want to do it? And I said, yeah. And here I am, like, 20-something years later. It's fun. What are you going to do when you grow up?
I just graduated. I'm a psychologist.
So what are you going to do when you grow up? Now you spend all your parents' money.
Yes, right now, but I want to become a psychologist.
Oh, no, not another one. This room is filled with them. Scariest place on earth. Hey,
Hello.
You don't look very confident.
I don't. So how would you compare yourself to Crowley?
Chew your food. That wasn't one of those extra 3 inches references, was it? Similarities. Oh, you're going to have to turn that down just a bit. There you go. Crowley's a fictitious character on television, and I'm a guy eating a steak. Does that answer your question? About as close as I'm going to give you. Hey! Who is that masked person?
I'm Batman.
No, you're not.
My question is between Doctor Who, Supernatural, and Firefly. Which was your favorite to work on?
Like them all. Hey, good.
I wanted to know, ever since the boys tried to...
You have to speak into the microphone.
Sorry. Ever since the boys tried to cure Crowley of being a demon, it seems like Crowley's a little unsatisfied with things. What do you think that Crowley's looking for that he doesn't already have?
The rest of his steak? What's he looking for that he doesn't have? Well, it ain't a mummy. I don't know, it's good. Actually, I think you've hit the nail on the head there. I think that's really what this season's all about. I think this whole season for all the characters is about that. Is it not? Don't you think? It's a really good question. Did you notice how I didn't answer it in exactly the same way as I didn't answer any of the other questions? It's because nobody's actually listening to me. It's great. Talk amongst yourselves. Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Aside from Crowley, what other roles have you enjoyed playing?
All of them. Name them. Go on.
Well, you've been in Leverage, Doctor Who. There's a whole bunch that you've been in.
Yeah, exactly. Just because you asked me a question doesn't mean you can follow me. That's what they call a follow-up question. Yeah, go Steve over there. Did you have a question? Did she answer it for you? Good. There you go. Go on.
What is it like?
Who the hell did you come as? Walter Cronkite?
I was gonna ask, what is it like being...
You didn't answer my question. Why the hell should I answer his question if you won't answer my question? Follow the rules! Isn't it a game? Who'd you come as?
I just randomly felt like...
I can't hear you.
I don't know, I just got a trench coat, so...
I like it. I think it's cool. As long as you didn't come as Constantine, you're fine. So what do you want to know?
What is it like being on the set of the bunker?
At the bunker? You mean like the Man of Letters? It's huge. It's actually deceptively huge, because we have warehouses. Our warehouses that we film in, if you put stage 1, 2, bigger than it, if you put 1, 2 and 3 together, they'd be bigger than this whole room. But the stage where the Man of Letters set is, what's really cool is it's built up in the air. So you have to walk up stairs, specially built stairs and ramps and all sorts of stuff to get into it, because it's at different levels. And it's actually as cool to sit in and hang out in as it is to see on TV. What everybody should do is they should ask Jerry Wanak to do a walkthrough of any of the sets. Not just take pictures, but have him do a video walkthrough, so you can actually see it and then come outside and you'll be able to see it. Because those guys, they build the most... No, it's not about me getting me to get them to do it. You guys get to do it. The thing is, he doesn't know that you're interested in that stuff. And I say all the time, I mean, the sets are so amazing. Every one of Crowley's layers. What did you think? Did you watch the episode on Tuesday? Yeah? What did you think of that hallway? It's amazing, isn't it?
I missed the latest episode, sadly.
That's the one I'm talking about! Right, go on, back to your room. Go watch it. We know you steal it anyway, you might as well go and legally watch it. Go and do a legal download. Bloody hell. Kids today. They buy a trench coat, they ask stupid questions. What do you expect? Baby in a trench coat. Misha, go on.
Hi! I'm sorry.
Your voice went very squeaky then.
I'm sorry.
You still have to speak up.
Okay, you want me to speak up now?
This is going to be fun. For somebody. Go right ahead, my darling.
Okay, I was wondering what would happen if you draw just a small demon cup and a demon just put their hand in it. Would their hand be tough, or would they be able to take out?
In general, I've always figured that if part of you's in the trap, you're not in the trap. You have to be fully trapped in the trap. To step into it, be into it, to be trapped. You have a piece of you in it, you're not trapped yet. It's the fact that you've actually entered the trap, that it becomes a trap, otherwise it's just a piece of a trap. It's a piece of you in a piece of a trap, it's not going to make you trapped. Sit down. That looks wrong in every possible way. Stop humping the elephant's face.
How are you handling the breakup with Dean?
Okay. Come with you, nobody will notice. Don't worry, you still look really cool. You come here often. This is your first convention? I've really screwed it up for you.
40 times better.
Ah, I appreciate it. Where are you? Okay, I'll see you. I'll grab my gun this way. Quickly. Where? Happy birthday. See? Dude, that ain't gonna get you laid by now, you're too late. Sorry, anybody under the age of 18, just put your fingers in your ass around the next 10 minutes. What was that question?
How are you handling the breakup with Dean?
Cardio. Sugar, cardio, sugar, cardio. Next.
What was it like working with Jim Beaver?
I love Jim Beaver. He's a bit scared of the fact that he might have to kiss me. Very soft lips, Jim. Lovely man. Great actor. Really good actor. Why are you running away? I don't remember Castiel wearing those boots. Oh, not in the show. What? What's the difference between female cats and cats? Exactly. No dangly bits? Well, that's what I said. What?
What was it like working with Jim Beaver?
Oh yeah, right, that was your question. Love him dearly, he's wonderful, he's a great actor. Really, truly lovely man. We love Jim, right? How many of you started watching Supernatural in the last year? It's amazing, guys, think about it. Because you think about how television used to be. So if a show had been on for 7 years or so, right? 7 or 8 years or whatever. Say X-Files. Imagine you started trying to get to the X-Files in the last 2 years of its run. It'd be bizarre. So, the characters and the guest stars that were on the show 10 years ago on Supernatural would be around completely out of your view because you're younger and you wouldn't have watched it, right? It didn't happen on a weekly basis for you. But the fact that you're able to go back and now binge watch means all of these characters are now new to you, which is amazing. So, you know, you get to discover that Jeffrey Dean Morgan isn't just Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he was actually on the show. There's amazing guest stars on the show. If you go right back the first couple of seasons, amazing people on the show. So I think it's become new again. So hopefully you'll get to see more of those people again, which is a lot of fun, right?
Hi, birthday buddy.
Now that's exactly how Misha looks when he comes to work.
I was wondering, is there any actor or anyone that you would like to work with that you haven't yet, whether they come on to Supernatural that you'd like to see the guest star there, or that you would like to go on to their show?
Well, Matt Bomer expressed a one desire. He's good friends with Jensen as well, so, you know, being a Texas boy, he's good. He's a good boy. He loved him, show up. But But yeah, definitely Matt would be great on the show, wouldn't he? Don't you think so? Cute it up a bit. I said to Jensen, I went, he's probably the prettiest man in the world, isn't he? He goes, yeah, pretty much. He's the prettiest guy in the world. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, you got a question now? Go. Those boots with that jacket? Sorry, go on.
What was it like auditioning for Crowley?
What?
What was it like auditioning for Crowley?
Auditioning for Crowley? What was really weird was, I hadn't been auditioning for a lot of stuff because I've been doing a lot of things that have been written for me or whatever. I was really lucky in that way. And I'd known Kim Manners, the late great Kim Manners, for many, many years. And he'd always talked about the show, and he talked about how much he loved the show and how much he loved the boys. He's like, you gotta come do it, you gotta come do it. You love the show, you love it. And it never happened. And, love it. And can you stop talking about that stuff in the back there? We can hear you. Hey, we can hear you. This is like, so rude.
Hi.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jesus. So anyway, at some point it came up, and I was like, I have to do this. I have to, because I hadn't done it. So it became the reason to. Hold on. Hey, we heard every word of that out here. Yes. Did you see the person with the obviously on God back? Come here.
Together, and you're funny, and I realized, I said, I don't know what you really look like. Just like girl hair and everything.
Under what?
That wig.
Oh, sorry. I'm on the road.
Isn't she awesome though?
I don't think it's hard to say, isn't she awesome, when she has a beard?
Not if you're me.
I've kissed an awful lot of Bobby singers, you know that, right? There's a lot of Bobby singers. They've all been girls, bar one. Jim was the only one I kissed that was a man. The rest of them were girls. The full beard, the wheelchair, the whole stuff.
You used to sing the shot of you guys played in a video, you guys kissing.
He looked so uncomfortable.
You're strictly professional, and he looks like he lost a few years.
What? No, I see. I've done it before. I did it in the first episode I was in. And so, theory to me was like, kissing somebody like kissing this paper, it doesn't mean anything. And intellectually, he had no problem with it. But the actuality of it was terrifying. Because they say, oh my God, all these years of doing all this stuff, and I'm going to be remembered for kissing. Or Sheppard.
He's still probably in his house, he's like, oh God.
So we're kind of done.
Yeah, we're ready when you are, back there. How'd it go?
I don't know, the jury's out.
How was the steak?
Steak's good. I didn't get to eat all of it because I had to answer these stupid questions. But apart from that, it was pretty good. But I'll tell you something, are we looking forward to tonight?
So much. So excited. Band. We're on the road together.
It's so kind of you to make me the roadie.
We needed one, you know.
Can I drive the van?
Yeah, you can drive the van. Actually, that'd be really scary. Shut up. Shut the door. I'm not doing it.
Should we get out of here? Love you guys.